Hi, I'm Margaret Reynolds. I'm an architect specializing in low energy design. I've been on our church building group working on the redevelopment for nearly 2 years. An exciting feature of our church redevelopment is that it will save energy. Many buildings could use a lot less energy. About 45% of our carbon emissions come from buildings and homes. Here at Downing Place, we've had a chance to review our energy usage as part of renewing everything. Our church building group has found 3 ways to reduce our carbon emissions: building fabric, efficient services, and renewable energy. And we now know how to measure these and how more people can support our effort. The most important way to reduce building energy is called fabric first. This means increasing the insulation in the roof, walls, and floor, what we call the building envelope. At Downing Place, we've been able to rebuild new insulated roofs to the halls and to add insulation to the church ceiling by blowing recycled newspaper fibers in between the ceiling and the roof. We're also adding triple glazed roof lights. Our hall windows are being replaced with triple glazing, and new secondary glazing to the church stained glass windows will keep the heat in and the noise out. New construction will be airtight to reduce leakage from drafts. To prevent summer overheating, new roof lights will have external solar shading, which cuts out the heat, but not the view. We will also use night cooling by bringing in cold air on summer nights to chill all the buildings to help them stay cool during summer days. The electrical and mechanical systems in the building are being almost entirely replaced and updated. All the lights will be LEDs, that is, light-emitting diodes, using a fraction of the energy of traditional incandescent bulbs. Heating will be from maximum efficiency gas boilers. Our natural ventilation system means that fresh air will be drawn in by vents at the top of the room like a chimney. When we cannot stay cool enough with night chilling and this natural ventilation, for example, if there are large crowds during a heat wave, we'll have the capacity to keep people comfortable with what is effectively heat pump cooling cassettes. These building envelope and surfaces improvements should reduce our demand for energy. The third approach is to ensure that the energy we do use is from sustainable or renewable sources. We will change our electricity and gas supplier to the best company. One company being considered is called Green Energy UK. They supply 100% renewable electricity and 100% renewable gas. This is biomethane from anaerobic digestion, gas from waste landfill, and synthetic gas from the gasification of organic materials. And all these can be injected into the gas grid. The redevelopment contract includes 14 solar photovoltaic panels, PVs, on the new south roof over our new hub. Panels will generate electricity, some of which can be diverted to heat hot water. We hope to get a battery with our panels so we can store electricity to use at night, rather than just feeding it into the grid. We're also investigating a possible electrical vehicle charging point on the street in Downing Place. How will we know that we have lowered our energy use? Well, we dug out 2 years of gas and electricity bills recorded in kilowatt hours. We've identified which sections of the building are served by each meter. And we now have measured drawings of all the floor areas. So we know how many kilowatt hours have been used per square meter of space. This is a rating, kilowatt hours per square meter, that can be compared to other church buildings all over the country and to our own future use. Some years ago, the Church of England audited the energy use of all of its properties and established benchmarks for typical use. By comparing our kilowatt hours per meter squared to their audit, we were actually rather alarmed to discover that our usage has been quite high. Our halls were using 80% more energy than the average Church of England church hall. And our church was using more than double the average energy for Church of England small and medium churches. Okay, so building services, fabric, renewable energy, and benchmark comparisons. We've got a long way to go, but there is another very important element. Ecologically friendly churches need to work in larger ways than just buildings. It's a question of lifestyle. We hope to commit ourselves to walking and cycling more, reducing our car use, public transport, local food, ethical saving schemes. We need to review our waste and recycling. Cambridge only recycles 50% of the materials that could be recycled. Now this would mean for us some kind of annual audit, spreadsheets of our utility bills, checking individual carbon footprints, and other measures to show our progress. Sustainability is a multidimensional process. The building group is very pleased that we've been able to start on the right track.